Hey, tubes. Jonathan's wrong here. Truth on a budget. Truth in search of lighting. I am just so done with like regular people right now. I officially don't have anything to talk about with any regular person because did I miss it? I don't notice until I'm talking. You're gonna come with me to the bathroom as I trim off this little piece of mustache. It's making me crazy. Like literally, if you don't watch television, you don't have anything to talk about with anybody. Seriously. 100%. No one has any other interests. Like, they feign to, they act like they do, but they don't. Everyone is like, they, like, people think they're like intellectuals or they think they're something other than like a piece of meat sitting in front of a television. But everyone's a piece of meat sitting in front of a television. 100%. No one has anything to talk about. Like, what do people do? They either talk about sports, television, or they reminisce about the past. That's all anyone does. And only older people, like, reminisce about the past because younger people don't have anything to reminisce about because they've never done anything. They just sit in front of a television. They don't have any skills or talents or knowledge. And they're, like, cool with that. And if you like, don't sit in front of a television all day, you're a weirdo. I literally just had an exchange where a grown woman was like, what do you do without TV? It's like, plenty. And like, even without getting into like, getting in deep and stuff, I just made a comment about, alpha and beta states and stuff. And like, that was the end of the conversation. Literally didn't say anything deep or like complex or even like, full on tinfoil hat city or whatever. Just I don't like spending time. I said I don't like spending time in an alpha state. In a suggestive trance like state. Not a fan of it. And once again, if people don't know what you're talking about, you're either a lunatic or a stupid person, and I see it all the time, and I'm just like interacting with like people on the internet. Like I'm not even like at least like you can be more interesting. You can make stuff up, you can lie or whatever, and they like even with those options, no one's interesting. And I don't understand how even me at my base like not talking about anything particularly crazy can still be like too much. It's just it's stupid. And I'm not the problem. It's not me. Yeah, I can't dumb down my conversation any less than like the conversation I just had. I can't get any lower than that. I just don't have anything to talk about. I physically do stuff. I don't watch television, and if I'm going to talk about anything, if you're not in the know, it's probably going to put you off because that's all I study. If you don't know anything about history or like religion or mythology or art or anything, we are not going to have anything to talk about. And that sucks. Like I don't know what to do with myself at this point. You can't even have like a discourse. How like people used to have gentlemanly arguments. Like you could disagree with someone and have and have an exchange and it still be like respectful. No, you can't even argue anything with. If you say anything anyone doesn't agree with, they either attack you or they just like see you later. And like I don't. Oh, there was something else I was thinking about too that was like driving me nuts. Gonna think about it for a second. I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I don't know what to do with people. And like I don't know what to do with myself. I literally can't interact with anybody at all. Within 5-10 minutes, and I'm not even talking about anything. Like, I'm not even going into detail and depth about stuff. I just don't watch television and I don't care. And that's crazy to people. I'm not going to sit there and watch a fictional show because it's fictional. Who cares? They're not real people. Why do I want to watch a show about uninteresting, boring people? Why would anyone want to do that? I don't look at the most popular television. Have you ever watched Big Bang Theory? Go find it on, I don't know. It really doesn't matter if you give them ratings. Go ahead and watch it. If you want to watch something really funny, go find Big Bang Theory without the laugh track. I've seen some footage where I think there's different people that take shows and they take the laugh track out of it. Watch Big Bang Theory without the laugh track, then it's funny. Oh man, but seriously, look at what's popular and look at what people talk about. I mean, I don't know what to do anymore. At this point, I don't think I could pass a normal test. Seriously. Think about that. And that's a little bit terrifying, and when they come, look at movies like Blade Runner and stuff where they have that test to tell if you're a replicant. They're going to have tests to tell if we're, asleep, and if you don't register as asleep, they're going to take you. If you can't fake it, and I can't. I faked plenty of psych tests, in my past. Or to get a job, because if you try to apply for a job in the past 5-6 years, that little personality test, it's a psych test. I've taken psych tests. That's a psych test. They're getting a psychological evaluation on you. They're trying to see if you're a liar, a thief, and if you'll play ball. Because they have questions on those things like, will you a starving mother steals a loaf of bread to feed her kids. Are you going to tell on her? I say no. And guess what? I don't get hired. Because fuck that. Excuse my language, but seriously. They have that stuff on job applications now. Will you sell out a starving mother trying to feed your kids? If you don't say yes, you don't get hired. Welcome to the new way. It's beautiful, isn't it? I don't want to have any part of this, but like I said, the thing that's kind of terrifying is I'm not going to be able to pass a normal test. Because I don't care about any of that crap. I don't know about any of that crap. I know it's all crap. I don't follow sports because it's fake. I don't listen to modern music because it sucks. I don't watch TV because it's stupid and boring and awful. And there's 10 minutes of commercials every 3 seconds. It's more commercials than television. I don't think regular people notice it because they've just been watching television, and it's that gradual, bringing up the heat, bringing up the weight, whatever, plenty of analogies. But I don't think they notice the fact that they're just sitting there and they're just watching commercials. I mean, it's noticeable when. It's directly noticeable when you're watching an old television show in a new time slot, and they got to cut the show to pieces. They have to take away 5 minutes of television show to fit in more commercials. Even in because I have shows this. Here's an example. Here's one of the greatest animated shows ever made. Every episode is about 21 minutes long and change. You could. So, allotting time for about, 8.5 minutes worth of commercials. And that's an older show. It's bad now. If you watch an older episode of, say, The Simpsons in a modern time slot, you're going to be like, hey, what, they cut out a bunch of it. And then even then they still have to have the credits run together. That's because they're making room for more commercials. You're sitting there and you're watching commercials. It's like when you're at a doctor's office and you have a Cosmo. Flip through it. It's all ads. That's what you get. That's what they're giving you. They're giving you bad messages, programming, playing with your emotions, and giving you ads. Why am I the strange one for thinking that's stupid? It's baffling. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, I feel like a lot of my subs and stuff have, have families and have kids and stuff. So I don't know. I'm completely isolated. I can't, I can't have a nice conversation with anybody about anything. You know? It sucks. I don't know. I can't shut myself off. I can't stop seeing reality. I can't stop seeing what's in front of me. I can't stop hearing what's happening, you know? Like, I don't know. It's so stressful. But I don't know. It's just immediately got me thinking literally as I'm talking. Um I'm if I had to take some sort of test and the standard is your average person, I'm not going to pass that test, you know? If they're going to be, list, your favorite, characters in television show, it's going to be dumb stuff like that. Because if we're not taking part in what they're doing, you know, they know that we're not taking. Okay, let me try to reword this. To the outsider, to the layman, to the cattle, to the goy and goyim, anyone not taking part is going to be suspicious. They're going to be, oh, why are you not? Why don't you? Why don't you like television? Why don't you like this? Why don't you like polysaturated fats and weaponized sugar? Why don't you drink poison every night? Why don't you, do what we do? Do you think you're better than us? Do you think are you, what are you up to? That's the way it's going to go, So when they start, going around to see if we're normal, we're not going to pass normal, and people are going to be put off by that. And that's scary, you know? But would you look at that cat? Can you see her? No, can't. Can't see nothing. I don't know. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm I keep waiting for the social collapse or something to happen so I could do something, so I could be useful somewhere. I have nothing left to add to society at all. I have nothing left for them. I don't, I just do not know how to handle regular people nowadays. They're weird. They're 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 weird. They're like, if you don't talk about exactly what they're talking about, exactly how they're talking about it, they get put off. That's bizarre. That's creepy. That's cult-like behavior. We are living in a world where it's 90% cult. And we're not in it. All right? Be afraid. It's creepy. These people are creepy. For someone to be put off, even 10, 15 years ago, it was at least if you didn't watch television, you're like, oh, that's cool. Or you're artsy or a hippie or something. Now it's oh, you don't watch TV? What do you do? What do you do with your life if you're not sitting there in front of an effing television being told what to think and how to feel and what to buy? How do you function? Thinking. I don't know. I don't know. I'm done trying to reach out to regular people. Cuz if you don't at least think there's something up a little bit, you're lost. This late in the game, if you think everything's okay and everything's fine and there's nothing to be seen here, you're bye-bye. All right? You're either so sheltered by the system or you're just full on, you're just programmed. You're indoctrinated. And it is going to be just like it is in things like the Matrix and stuff, where people are going to fight to the death to defend the system. I already see it. Go ahead and insult television to it. Not even insult it. Say you don't watch it. Say you don't watch television to a television junkie in person and watch their reaction. Watch them lose their minds. Like they'll be like, oh, hold on, I gotta call somebody. Oh, sorry, I gotta put this on Facebook or something because no one actually calls anyone anymore. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with those people. Like, I don't know, man. Literally, I don't know. I just don't know. I should probably just call it here. It's been a day of me ranting and complaining and talking about nothing, I guess. I just washed my hair. Doesn't it look nice? Smells nice. Yeah, I don't know what to do with myself. Like I got, hopefully have the green light for my leg to be fully operational in 2 days. On the 22nd is my hopefully my last doctor visit, and I'm gonna have to try to get a normal job. I'm screwed. Like, what am I gonna do? I can't work behind a counter with other people. Either I'm gonna talk and they're gonna think I'm nuts, or I'm not gonna talk and they're gonna think I'm nuts or a dick. You know? Screwed. I can't get any, it's hard to get physical labor up here because I'm not Brazilian. You know? Up north it's all Brazilian, and then there's a line, and then it's all Mexicans. And if you want to work, good old fashioned honorable, hard labor, you can't do it. If you're white and you could speak English, they want you with like foreman experience or to already have equipment. You can't be. Like I said, still waiting for my white privilege card in the mail. Hasn't come yet. Still waiting for it. Still waiting for that white privilege card. Can't wait. I don't know. I'm losing it. I need a real battle. I'm sick of dealing with the same BS troll stuff over and over again. I'm sick of being ineffectual. I'm not accomplishing anything, and it's making me nuts. And all the while I have to fake it. I have to act like everything's fine for around everyone else because they can't talk about anything or look into anything or understand anything or want to understand anything. People are happier in the illusion. So be it. If you want to walk around with your magical Oculus goggles, go for it. I live here in reality. It's a little bit tougher, but I can't imagine it any other way. It's baffling. Oh, and the great part is that I'm delusional, because I've researched stuff and looked into stuff and actual government, papers and actual stuff that, these people have written and actual things and, actual historical events and, piece together different world mythologies and religions and, the esoteric and cults and everything else and, but I'm crazy. Yeah, these people, have all their information based on absolutely nothing at all. Someone told them something sometime. But hey, guess what? I learned everything because someone told me, I watched one internet video and now I think the earth's flat. It's stupid. Because they think that you think how they think. If that makes sense. The projection thing is full on nowadays. People can't imagine someone being better than them. People can't imagine someone being smarter than them, being able to research more than them, being anything better than them. The programming they did on society has worked 100%. The system is not failing. The system is 100% effective. They did such a good job. There is no one left. There is a small amount of Christians, and honestly, half of us are losing our minds and are already crazy. So I don't know what to do. I have no idea. I apparently hit the 20-minute mark somehow. Yeah, I don't know. We're screwed. But I'm just waiting for it. Just come and take me already. Just give me the test. Ask me to deny God and put a gun in my face so I can say no and you can kill me. Just get it over with. Please. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know. I'm gonna cut it short. Cut it short. I'm gonna end it here. I love you guys so much. Sorry, it's been Ramble City today. I'm at my wits' end. I don't know. I don't know what to think of people anymore. Anywhere. And yeah. Oh, it took me like forever to shave because I have such a thick, manly beard, right? It's like what is it? Oh, I don't know. I'm going on a rant about something absolutely. I don't understand why people would have factories to produce something that doesn't work. You know? Like why bother making a razor that does not work at all? What's the point? Why bother? Those little cheapo razors. I got one from the food pantry. I couldn't shave this portion of my neck. See how hairy it is down there too? See that thick beard I have? I can't even shave my cheeks and neck with that thing. I had to dig out literally, it's probably years old, completely gummed up razor, and it still, it got the job done a little better. I don't use shaving cream or anything either. I just go for it. You don't need to. I don't see the point in it. Anyway, it doesn't get a cleaner shave. It just gums up the blade quicker. Also, if anyone's thinking, well, you get a cleaner shave, no, you don't. The thing gets full of soap and skin cells and stuff even quicker. I don't know. Losing my mind. I think I need some caffeine or a cigarette or anything. Something, some sort of something. And make some tea or something. I don't know. Losing it. I love you guys so much. I don't know. I looked like that is it that movie with this Lambert there, the guy who did the is it Druids? Yeah, Christopher Lambert and Druids. I still look better. Worst wig ever. Go Google image search Christopher Lambert Druids and have a good laugh. Love you guys so much. Have a beautiful day and God bless you.